What's up, guys? Trippy23 from that Apache Theory, bringing you a Zerg vs Terran strategy that I got off Root Vibes stream the other day. It's basically a Roach timing attack that happens around 8 to 9 minutes, and it helps you deal with a lot of the early aggression that Terran has to offer in Heart of the Swarm, and it's actually helped me out a lot because I've been struggling very hard against Terran. Since Heart of the Swarm came out, my win percentage is not awesome. So I don't know why I did this on Newark, but looks like I did a Newark, and that's the map I'm going to play. It's pretty much Roach timing attack with a 2-queen opener. I'm going to set my Overlord over here. Sorry for the loudness of my keyboard in the start, because it is a mechanical keyboard, and it's very loud. If you guys are thinking about buying a mechanical keyboard, I suggest go for it, because I think they're fucking awesome. But it does make for a noisy video. I'm going to get my Overlord at 9, like you normally would against the Terran player, or anyone for that matter. That's going to go 15 hatch, 15 spawning pool, and then there's some specific gas timings that I'm going to try and hit so I can show you guys. But aside from me losing to Terran every day, I am enjoying Heart of the Swarm a lot. I think it is a really fun game. Let's see. Root Vibe scouts on 14. I'm going to scout on 12. That's pretty much the only difference I do in this build. I don't know why he scouts on 14. I like to scout on 12 because I can get there before the supply depot finishes. But he is a professional player, so there's obviously a reason that he scouts on 14. I don't know it yet, so I'm not going to do it. And I always end up forgetting to scout on 14. It's really easy for me to scout on 12, just because I send, when I make the Overlord, the 2 drones, I send one of those drones out there, as you guys just saw. I'm sending my drone down here to build this hatchery. I'm going to build another Overlord. Make sure I hotkey this right. Okay. I'm going to get my 15 spawning pool. Since I know there's no one else playing with me, I'm going to send my Overlord over there. Going to scout with this drone, blah, 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 and I'm going to send him back to the base. Alright, get my spawning pool down at 15. Going to build a drone. I usually build my my third Overlord at 16 supply. He does it at 17, so I'm going to follow his build and do it at 17. Okay, Overlord's coming down. Then 19, I'm going to get a queen. Alright. Basically, as soon as the spawning pool is finished, I will throw down a queen. Queen is up, and then when my natural's finished, I'll throw down another queen. As soon as you can. And then I'm going to get another Overlord at 24. I'm going to send a few drones down here and set my hotkey over there. Or my waypoint, excuse me. I accidentally built 2 Overlords there, but I should be okay. You don't want to build 2 Overlords like I did. That's a mistake. Huge mistake. But since I'm planning it's no one, it really doesn't matter. So first, queen pop up, and then send over here because we're going to creep spread with it. Then once this queen pops, larva inject, send over here because we're going to creep spread with it. Okay, and now once those 2 queens pop out, immediately you're going to build 2 more queens. Now 5 minutes, we're going to throw down 2 gas guys at the natural. 5 minutes around 33 supply. Alright. Get my creep spread going. Second queen popped. Let's get my guys in gas. Get that larva inject and creep spread. Now at 6 minutes, we're gonna get. This is where we get all of our buildings. So we're gonna get Roach warrant, Evo chamber, and my third gas. And then a lair. I have an Overlord in one of these. Okay, cool idea. Pretty much this is making sure you hit all of your injects and you get your creep spread going. That's good, guys, and this gas guys are right there. Oops. It's a little hard, I found out. Yeah, once your Evo chamber's down, go ahead and research missile attacks, +1 missile attacks. Let's see. Now at 7 minutes, which we already kind of missed that, we're going to get our 4th gas. A little bit late on that, but that's fine. Let's bring a couple of these drones back to the space. Now let's get around 7 minutes. You're gonna want to start producing your roaches. Should have an Overlord coming out too, but I don't think I do. I'm gonna research speed for this as well. Pretty much these 5 roaches are going to be the very early attack. So I hope you guys got all that, because this is pretty much the end of this little segment. I'm going to show you guys the replay after this. So you send the roaches and they should get to his base like around 8 minutes 30 seconds. Obviously I'm still working on this build, so it's not exactly there. And you should be able to pick off like a supply depot, maybe a bunker, and a few SCVs, because they're not really expecting this attack to happen. So I'm going to go and quit out of the game, and I'll show you a replay where this worked out in my favor. Let's see. Let's go to replays. Scroll down to this one right here. Now this will show you more of what happens after that attack happens, and it'll show you exactly how much damage I did too. Oh, and then also when you're going for your attack, you're going to want to take your 3rd, and once your lair is finished, you're going to want to instantly throw down your Hydra den, and you get your 2nd evolution chamber. So you can continue upgrading to start building those Hydras, which are so fucking good in Heart of the Swarm. So I'm going to fast forward this up a little bit, because since we just basically watched what I just did, so let's see. Sending my drone down to get my 15 hatch. Built a drone. Gonna get my spawning pool up here real soon. Right now I got it. It was a little late, but I got it. Got 2 drones making. I didn't drone scout this game, which is a huge mistake, because you always want to drone scout against Terran. One mistake I learned from it. Got 17 Overlord, and then I got a drone behind that, give me to 18 supply. Looks like he's going to build his command center in the high ground. Spawning pool is up. First queen goes down immediately after the spawning pool is up, and then as soon as my hatchery gets up, the queen goes down. I transfer a handful of drones to my natural, and I sent my waypoint to my natural as well. Queen goes out, larva inject immediately, then I move him over to the edge of my creep, because he's going to be creep spreading now, or she's going to be creep spreading now, instead of larva injecting. As soon as that happens, I build my 2nd queen, or my 3rd queen technically. And I should do the same thing. This queen should be more over here in this box, getting ready to creep spread. 5 minutes, looks like we passed it. 5 minutes, we're throwing down the double Evo chambers. Let's slow it down a little bit. Evo chambers, and I should be able to get dudes and gas immediately. Queen pops out, should larva inject, there it goes. We're coming up on 6 minutes, and 6 minutes is we're going to throw down our Roach Warrant, Evo chamber, third gas, and a lair, all at the 6-minute mark. Got my third gas going down, my roach warrant, and my Evo chamber. Let's see if I start my lair. Perfect. Now, around 7 minutes, you're going to want to send your Overlord into his base to scout. You're going to sack your Overlord, you're going to lose it, but the scouting is necessary, and it'll be totally beneficial. Trust me. I got my 3 workers in gas going. Now it's 7 minutes, we're coming up on 7 minutes. 7 minutes, you're going to get your 4th gas right there. And this is a little bit late. I should immediately, when this Evo chamber pops, I should be researching my attack. So that was a tad bit late. I need to work on that, getting that out earlier. And while you're hitting with your roach attack, you know it's 2 base versus 2 base right now. But when you send your roaches over there, while you're sending, you're going to get your 3rd base. 7 minutes, I sent my Overlord in there. We can rewind it. I'll rewind it so we can see. I don't know if it was 7 minutes exactly. Exactly 7 minutes. I send my Overlord to scout, and I see the factory with the reactor, so I know Hellions are going to be on the field. Not a big deal. I'm going to lose this Overlord, I know that, but the scouting is worth it. Trust me. Coming up around 7:30, nothing's really going on. At 8 minutes, you're going to want to have your roaches out. But I did get supply blocks. I forgot to build an Overlord before I sent the scout in. But I got it coming up, and I should be able to start making roaches. You want to make roaches at around 7 minutes 30 seconds. I made it kind of around 7 minutes 45. My roaches are a little bit late in this game. And I'm throwing down a Hydra den and a Baneling nest as soon as I get my roaches out. See, these roaches right now should be marching across the field already, which they start to do, and I only have 5. And you're going to want a little bit more than 5 for the attack to be successful. I'm sending my drone out to get my 3rd hatch. Meanwhile, I'm on top creep spreading. I'm trying not to miss any larva injects, and my 4th gas. I think my 4th gas might have been a little bit late. I think I got it around 8 minutes. That should have been around 7 minutes. So my 4th gas a little bit late. Sending my roaches over there. There should be a little bit more roaches in this pack right here to go fight everything. So I'm streaming some more over there. It's a little bit late. My attack's going to come around 9 minutes 30 seconds when it should be like around 8:30 to 9 minutes. So I'm like about 30 to 45 seconds late on my attack. Hydra den, I immediately researched speed just because Hydra's speed is great, and yeah, should be researching speed for my roaches too. 3rd base is going down, and my attack comes. Now, this attack is not meant to kill your opponent. It's just meant to do a little bit of damage and throw them some aggression. So I focus down the bunker, take out this bunker, and I'm going to get, let's see, units lost. Tab is going to be greatly in my favor. I'm probably going to lose most of these roaches. I don't know if I'm going to lose all of them. A little bit of missed micro by me. I'm losing a little bit more roaches than I should, but as you can see, I'm doing a lot of damage. He's only at 31 supply right now. And during that engagement, you can see by the resource tab just how much that attack did. It's pretty much behind that. I should be getting my range for my Hydras out pretty soon. My 3rd base is almost about to go down, and now I'm delaying his expansion. Now he's not mining from this base at all, so he's pretty much stuck on 1 base Terran. Now, I didn't want to just kill him with these roaches. I probably could have done a little bit more damage, but I decided to take that that supply depot out and get out of there. Make some Hydralisks. And these Hydras I'm actually going to finish the game with. But I should be getting speed as soon as my Baneling nest pops down. Get speed, make some Zerglings, because Roach Hydra plus Baneling is very, 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 very good. You can attack, like let's say his army's right here, my army's right here, we're attacking, I can have Banelings coming in from right there and just destroying all of the Marines and all of his tanks. Now granted, this probably isn't the greatest player on the ladder. He is a platinum level player. He's probably not the best, he could be having an off day, but I end up crushing him pretty good. Let's see, what am I building right now? Get my 10 drones because I'm gonna. Remember, guys, when you're playing Starcraft, when you're ahead, like right now, I know I'm crazy ahead. I know I've done so much damage to him that he probably can't even recover, right? But when you're ahead, get more ahead. Don't just throw all your units away. Right here, I'm going to attack just because I did throw down a third base, and I know he has not been mining off his second base for very long. So he's going to have to build a lot of SCVs to saturate this base. He's not going to have a lot of units. That's why I attacked right there. And I don't think I even made any banelings during this, just because I know my opponent probably wasn't the greatest. He's a platinum player, but he's not the greatest. And I knew that the game was going to go out to the mid game. So it just puts you, the Roach timing attack, like if you do it right, puts you just really far ahead. Stream my Hydras and Roaches in here, and this is GG right at this point. He for fuck's sake me, and that's a good game. So I hope you guys learned from this. I'll post the build order in the description below, and thank you all for watching.